and welcome to the JOLT and JNL podcast. I am your coach and friend, Jennifer Nicole Lee. Get those arms up, get excited because today is a blessed day. Woo! Happy birthday to Yaya Ballerin. We are so excited to celebrate your birthday. And guess what, Queens? I hope everyone had an amazing 4th of July. We're going to continue the party and the party vibes with Yaya's birthday. Let me take a roll call here. Hello, Yelly, Diane, Donna. Let's get this party started. Valerie, can you hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. We're going to get right into the jolt. Please share this video out. Please press the like button. There's a thumb that looks like this. Give it a smash. That helps the algorithm. And I'm so excited. All right, we're going to work off the hot dogs. Yep. We're going to work off the hamburgers. Okay. The baked beans, the corn on the cob, and the coleslaw. I am so excited to be here. Happy Woman Crush Wednesday. Today, we're going to be talking about watch out for those success traps Wednesday. All right. On your journey of success, you're going to have certain roadblocks. You're going to have certain little lulls. It's part of the process. And I want you to keep your eye on the prize. We're going to be pulling from chapter 7, a Reclaim and Unleash Your VIP Power Book. But before I do that, I just want to remind you, make sure you have your calendars out. This is how you stop those success traps. Always know what you're doing. Always know what you're doing. Like today is Wednesday. Watch out Wednesday. Success traps, 860. You know exactly what you're doing. And also have Twinkle Eye Sam's calendar, which today we're going to be doing Bicycle Crunch and Renegade Rows. Some of my favorites, Bicycle Crunch and Renegade Rows. So we'll do those today. And also, guess what? I'm giving away a duffel bag. This Saturday, we're doing a raffle for a duffel bag. So I cannot wait to see who wins. Don't miss our Saturday shredder. And it is just an amazing day where we get to celebrate our successes. So as you go along your journey, creating your dream VIP queen life, you're going to have certain roadblocks, little lulls, and I'm going to give you my top 10 tips on how to really make that detour when you see a success trap coming, which is number 1, we're going to get burnt out. But how do you stop from being burnt out? You can take a power pause. You can take a little break, schedule in your massages, schedule in your downtime, your me time, your meditations. That's one way to make sure you do not hit that burn out. And a lot of people say, well, I can't afford a massage. Well, Queens, you have to find a way to afford one because think about the price of how expensive it is if you don't get one. Think about it. Your body, your mind, your body, your spirit needs it. Your ligaments, your joints, your muscles, your training, not like, I love you. Thank you, Lori Lean. Think about it. You are an amazing athlete. You're not training like a middle-aged woman trying to get back in shape. No, you're training like an athlete. So when you get a massage, you're connecting your mind, body, and spirit, and it feels so relaxed. Make sure you're doing also your recovery days. There's no such thing as overtraining. There is such a thing as under recovery. So under recovery, make sure you do your yoga detoxes. Make sure you're doing your Epsom salt baths. Also, you've got to make sure you truly understand what you want. You got to have not your ego goals, but your soul goals. Your soul goals. Because as you go, it's going to be easier to burn out if you're not really focusing on your passions, your purpose, your life's mission. If you're doing it just to keep up with the Joneses, you're not going to have the fulfillment, which is the gasoline to keep you moving forward. Okay? So that is important. Hello there, Emily. Hello there. Nice to see you. Hello, Positive Pam. So as you are on your journey, by the way, Emily's birthday is this weekend on the 9th. So happy birthday. Oh my goodness. Warrior Wendy's birthday is on the 8th. We have so much to celebrate. Helen's 1-year anniversary is July 9th. So many blessings. It's just like VIP party on all the time. So going back to how to not being burnt out, I'm going to take this for instance. Okay, so we have this. We are all having a goal to save up for our retreat fund, which is 1 year away, July 2024. So you're giving yourself the gift of time. $5 a day, $10 a day, whatever you can do, and you are adding to it. It's not like you're waiting for June of 2023 and you got to come up with X amount of dollars, and that's going to stress you out and it's going to make you want to shut down. It's going to trigger you in a bad way. But the way of doing it is giving yourself the gift of time, knowing that Rome wasn't built in a day. And that's how you make sure you don't burn out, by being on your own side. What side are you on? You got to understand, look 10 steps ahead, make good decisions. That's another way to stop from having burnt out. Sometimes you get in the middle of a project and you're like, whose idea was this? This is, part of my French, HE double hockey sticks on earth. This is just heck on earth. You've got to have strategic planning, okay? And you've got to keep people around you that are going to cheer you on when things get difficult. Being successful is not glamorous. It's a lot of grunt work. It's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of rewiring your old archaic wiring that has been linked to having pain when you're doing something of that takes time and planning, because we all want to just kick up our feet and, sip on Mount Juleps and eat bonbons, right? No, we want to make sure that we are mentally prepared. I want to ask you something, Queens. You're all now in the VIP Queen program. Some of you have been here for years. Some of you just started this past year. Some of you are more new. But along the way, what has been one of your success traps? Is it maybe getting rid of old people that see you in that old way and they're like, what are you doing? You're doing too much. They start asking you 20 questions. Is it maybe the voice inside your head saying, why are you doing this? Maybe it's feeling like you're not getting where you want to go as fast as you can. You have get there now itis. I want to see results now itis. I want to have it in overnight microwave success. I want to know what success traps that you have. For me, getting started over 20 years ago, a success trap was when people didn't understand my purpose. They didn't understand my mission that I have for myself. But then I said, it's not for them to understand. This is for me. This is for me. Hello, Yaya. Happy birthday. We love you. Happy birthday. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Queens, you have to make those good decisions. And when you start a project, say, is this going to fulfill me? Is this going to add quality to my life? Is this going to help me get where I belong in life? Is this part of my innate mission? Think about a spider. A spider makes this beautiful web. How do they know how to make this web? It's in their innate design DNA. You have in your DNA to be of purpose. It's one of your human nature desires, okay? Yes, good morning, Bonfire. We love you. Twinkle Eyes, we love you. Yes, absolutely. What can you do today that you could start today and not start until wait till tomorrow? Right now, you can have a clear vision of what you want to do for the rest of the month of July. Have your July goals, okay? Have your summer goals. This is going to be your strongest, fittest summer. You have those intentions. That means showing up, engaging. Now, also, when you make a decision, you have to have strong decision-making muscles. All right. Get control of your brain. You're not here to debate your brain and go into this back and forth ping pong tennis match conversation. Just do it. Blitzkrieg is my word. It means to act with aggressive attack. Get in, get out, get it done. Stop overthinking it. All right. And I have to say, Queens, don't overthink it. That's the number one thing that leads to procrastination, which leads to stagnation, which leads to no circulation of your goals. And that leads to depression, anxiety, worry, and doubt. So act on it. Take action. It lights up your brain like a Christmas tree in July. Christmas in July. When you act, your brain lights up. You feel this energy. And I have to say, Twinkle Eye Sam, you jolted me yesterday when you did your halftime report or your sweaty selfie. And you're like, oh my goodness, I needed to hear this jolt. And get up, make today count. Don't waste time. Today is a gift. And let me tell you what, no kidding. Has this year flown? It's already July 5th. I mean, boom, half the year's gone. Already been 4th of July, Yaya's birthday. And we're now thinking, how can I stay in control of this rapid pace life? By making every second count, by making every dollar count, if you will, of your mental power, of your focus. Because Queens, let me come close. This is your life. Today is a gift. You're still here for your life's mission. Maybe you don't know what that is. Maybe you're still figuring it out. Maybe you found out and you're like, okay, now I'm going to make a game plan. Whatever it is, you're constantly reclaiming and unleashing your VIP power. So I urge you to get out of your own way, make today count for you. And also, as a VIP queen, you always love to get maximum done in minimum time. I did a great coaching consultation yesterday. Yes, I worked yesterday, which is not work for me, but I love what I do. I did a coaching consultation with Kelly Kubiak. She's the CEO boss babe of Superstar Hair Extensions for the past 19 years. And we're talking about time management, how to make use of time. And sadly enough, we are nickeling and diming our own time away by not being disciplined with ourselves. And that's a success trap. So you want to fall in love with structure and fall out of love with things just going with the flow, you know. And listen, if you're already a multimillionaire and you have your dream homes and you have your retirement set up and you're taking the luxury vacations that you don't even have to flinch at the bill at, and you're already there where you want to be in life, just click off this video. But if you're not, let me help you. Get where you belong, get where you want to be. You want to fall in love with structure. Some of the most successful people that have done so much in such little time have structure, structure, structure. I myself, I need structure. This program, I made it for me because I like to know when I'm training. I like to get it in. I hated those weeks. And maybe you can agree, Sam, Donna, Valerie, Yelly, Yaya, Michelle, when you were like, had all the intentions in the world to work out, right? But then you're like, oh my goodness, 2 weeks has gone by and I haven't worked out. Life has just happened to me. And you had no control over your own schedule. This is where you crack the code and reclaim your time. It's time management, it's mental management, it's also making it fun. I love the feeling of sweating and looking at that sweaty selfie when we're done. So you want to really be more productive. Can you be more productive? Getting rid of all the unnecessary steps. Okay? You know, life is like a great game of darts. Okay. You only get one dart at a chance, but you got to hit the bullseye. How do you do that? Practice, practice, practice. So keeping your eye on the bullseye, keeping that eye on the main priorities. This is another success trap. We major in minor things. I want you to stop majoring in minor things. Maybe you've heard that adage before, but we're wasting a lot of time on the external rings and we're wasting a lot of time on what really doesn't matter because we're dilly-dallying with things that we can do fast, getting that low-lying fruit that's quick to do, but we never go straight to the priority. I want you to stare it down. Whatever you need to take care of today, whatever's been just looming on the back of your neck, I want you to take care of today. Okay. Like I yesterday on the 4th of July, even with my sons here, I got my final manuscript done to the 18th book. And boy, was it challenging, but I had to mentally focus, take breaks, get up and reading and reading and reading. I felt like my eyes were going cross. I was looking at fireworks before fireworks came because I was cross-eyed, couldn't see straight. But guess what, Queens? I'm not complaining. I'm using that as an example. I'm not, just preaching from the pulpit here. I'm practicing the sermon that I'm preaching. Because if you want something done, you got to get it done yourself. Could I have paid someone to edit it for me? Yeah, I could have, but I don't like ghostwriting. I want it to be in my voice. Could I have gotten the AI chat GTP to do it? Yeah, but I'm not into that. I like to read what I wrote because it's from my heart. This is not ghostwriting 101. So when you say, I want to get it done and I will do it, and I'm going to link pride and that sense of fulfillment doing it, I'll get it done. And that, going back to Independence Day, you're independent from the doubt, independent from the mulling it over. I'm going to ask you, Yelly, Bonfire, Dynamite Donna. I'm going to ask you, Valerie, everyone here, what is it that you're going to throw your dart at today? What is that bullseye? What is that focus? What is that red little dot that you're going to do it? Some of you are throwing dots and it's not even hitting the board. I've been there. You're not even hitting the board. It goes way off the board. People are ducking. Okay. So you got to practice your aim. How do you do that? Execute. Have a list. Have a to-do list. Not only that, this is a great, great tip. Sometimes if you have a to-do list, it stays there. You got to write down what you need to do. And then I want you to take your calendar. I'm going to use this one as an example. All right. Listen up. You're going to put it on the calendar when you're going to do it. You're going to say, oh, I got to do X, Y, and Z. Okay, X, Y, and Z, I'm going to do that on Thursday the 6th because I have time from 12 to 12:45. Yes, that's a big secret. Make sure you have your to-dos on your calendar so they're there. So you are successful as a VIP queen. Also, you want to be kind and loving as you are achieving your goals, not grumpy, not disrespectful, not stressed out. And it's easy to have situations get the best of us. Don't be biting at your loved ones and biting their heads off. Enjoy that you have a full plate and that you even have a plate and that you're even in the position that you are with all of your quote unquote, I don't want to say problems, but opportunities to grow and get stronger. Okay. That's the impression I want to make upon you. I want you to look in the mirror every morning. Okay. And just ask yourself, is this was the last day of my life? Am I doing it the right way? Am I leaving my legacy that I want? Am I using every breath? Every breath that I have is a miracle. Am I using it to my best ability? Come on now. This is so important. See, your life is like this picture. Keep adding value, adding value, adding value. Learn more to earn more, to be more, do more, raise your expectations. And I love that we're living in this information age because it's not about having more information and doing this course and doing that course and flopping over here and going over there and just keep on switching. There's too much information. What you can do is execute on what you already know. Okay, get out of your own way and execute on what you already know, which is to be consistent. I'm going to close out in this. Another success trap that I'm going to help you get rid of is thinking you've got to take on another obligation. That's just going to slow you down. Or say yes to this person because you feel guilty. That's going to slow you down. But Einstein said it best: compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world, not only for finances, but with your actions. Take the compound interest of, say, for 1 month, and this is good, write this down, and you show up consistently 4 to 6 times a week to work out, and you eat lean, clean, and green 6.5 days of the 7-day week, and maybe have one little cheat little bite. If you take that consistency of those basics and you're drinking your water and you have those basics, thinking positive thoughts, and you do that over and over again. So really the secret to getting out of the success trap and staying in your success spiral is doing the basics over and over again. Consistency. So there's no real big, you know, grandiose point that is behind success. It's take the basics and do them over and over again. And then you're going to look back in a year. And when you've done that, you're going to see your successes. And that is such an powerful point, impactful point that I wish someone told me long ago. I had to figure it out myself. And people say, you're so consistent. You're so consistent. Like it's mind boggling to them. That is what is success. And then you're training yourself to show up, execute out, show up, execute out, transition. That right there, I want you to walk away. If you walk away with any point from this jolt, from this podcast, that is so essential. All right. So there isn't like some shortcut. There isn't some, magic blueprint, crazy point. It's just doing the same basic things over and over again and giving yourself the gift of time to get the compound interest of the results. All right, queens. So with that being said, let's go get this workout on. And happy birthday, Yaya. We celebrate you. A queen was born this day. We just are so grateful for you. And listen, if you loved what I said here and you want more, go to my website, jennifernicoli.com, and sign up. You have all the books there. You have the coaching consultations there. You have a lot of information there. You also can join my newsletter. But if you want to go straight to join, go to jnlvipsignup.com. It's $25 for the month, and it will change your life. And I cannot wait to be your coach. So I love you, Emily. Thank you, Dermot Diane. Love you so much. Jesse and Cade, Chica. All right, let's go work off those hot dogs. I will see you in the other room for our workout. And let's just continue to stay out of the success traps and on solid ground, being consistent with our eye on the bullseye. Love you, queens. Let's go higher. Let's glow brighter.